All right, let's dive right into one of the most exciting Boxing Day matches, shall we? Liverpool versus Leicester at Anfield. And this one, oh boy, this one had a little bit of everything. Foggy Anfield, Liverpool at the top of the table, looking to extend that lead. Leicester City coming in, hoping to make some
Let me
noise.
just spoil the party a bit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? They almost did. Leicester came out strong and, really strong, actually grabbing that early lead. Wow, talk about a shocker.
Yeah, totally unexpected.
So let's set the scene here. Anfield, as always,
It's
buzzing with that
7:30.
electric atmosphere. But then, bam, 10th minute. Jordan Dew finds the back of the net, and just like that, everything changes.
The mood just shifted completely.
Oh, absolutely. You could feel the tension,
Yeah.
like a wave just crashing over the entire stadium.
Yeah.
But hey, Liverpool, they're not at the top of the table for nothing. They started pushing back.
And how? They dominated possession, wave after wave of attack. But Leicester's defense, man, they were a wall.
An absolute wall. I read somewhere that Liverpool sent in over 30 crosses in that first half.
30.
30. That's incredible. It really shows you how disciplined Leicester were. They just absorbed all that pressure. They sat deep, forced Liverpool to play in front of them.
Smart tactics.
Yeah, very smart, especially since Liverpool seemed, well, maybe a little rattled after that early goal. Who wouldn't be, right?
True. I know I was getting a little frustrated watching it. All that possession, but no real penetration. Just when you start to think, well, maybe this isn't their day. A glimmer of hope.
Ah, yes. Cody Gakpo, 43rd minute, picks up the ball outside the box, cuts inside, and fires this rocket right into the side netting. Beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful.
Talk about a momentum shifter. It was palpable, that feeling of relief. The entire stadium just exhaled. 1-0 down, 45 minutes to go. Enter Cody Gakpo, stage left, with the spark they desperately needed. Brilliant individual effort. He's had, let's be honest, a bit of a slow start this season, but this goal reminded everyone exactly what Gakpo is capable of. He's dangerous, really dangerous, when he's on.
And, it's almost like that goal was like, I don't know, like a shot of adrenaline or something. Because the second half, oh boy, completely different story.
Yeah, like night and day.
Liverpool,
Yep.
they came out firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely. 4 minutes in, boom, they get their reward. Curtis Jones, beautiful team goal. The link-up play between him, Salah, and McAllister, come on, pure footballing artistry.
Salah, drawing in two defenders, lays it off to McAllister, who, and this is the best part, threads a perfect pass. Perfect. Right through to Jones, who slots it home. Cool as you like. 2-1 Liverpool. Anfield erupts.
Yeah. But the drama, or it wasn't over yet, was it VAR time?
Oh, the VAR. It wouldn't be a modern football match without it, right?
Yeah.
First, that agonizing wait for Jones's goal to be confirmed. Thank goodness it was. But then, later on, Gakpo. Oh, poor Gakpo. He thought he had his second of the night, this beautiful header, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was in, for sure.
Me too. Would have given them a 2-goal cushion, but no. After what felt like an eternity, 3 minutes to be exact, VAR rules it out for offside, and it was tight. Millimeters.
Oh, so frustrating. You have to feel for the guy. 2 goals, 1 disallowed. But hey, as they say, that's football. Thankfully, Liverpool, they weren't going to be denied. Late in the game, they sealed the deal. Mo Salah. Who else? 83rd minute. Loose ball in the box. That trademark composure curls it right past the keeper. 3-1 Liverpool.
Clinical finish. Just what they needed to put the match to bed. But let's, I think it's time to take a closer look at the tactics.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot to unpack there.
How about we do that right after this?
So tactics. Leicester, you got to give them credit, right? First half, they were brilliant. Really effective game plan, sat deep, absorbed all that Liverpool pressure, and they really frustrated them. They did. They seemed to have, done their homework, They knew exactly how Liverpool wanted to attack, and they just shut it down. 30 crosses. That tells you everything you need to know about how well Leicester defended. They closed down those spaces in the box. Liverpool, they just couldn't find a way through.
Yeah, exactly. Force them into playing those long balls, those crosses. And that's not really Liverpool's game. Disrupted their rhythm.
Leicester stayed compact, organized. But then, second half, completely different story.
Night and day, right.
Liverpool, they came out with a renewed purpose, urgency, directness.
We figured it out.
They did. But what changed?
A few things, I think. First, Gakpo's goal. Right before halftime. That was massive, psychologically. Gave them that momentum going into the second half.
It did. It felt like this, I don't know, like a collective sigh of relief,
Yeah, for sure. And then tactically, Leicester started to tire a little. Those spaces started to open up. Liverpool, They were quicker with the ball, more runs behind the defense, passing was crisper.
They were relentless. Leicester just couldn't cope. I mean, it was like watching two completely different Liverpool teams.
I mean, you got to hand it to Arne Slot, right? Whatever he said during that halftime team talk, it worked.
So it was like all Slot, or were Leicester just running out of steam? I mean, defending like that for 90 minutes against Liverpool, that's tall order.
Probably a bit of both, to be honest. Leicester, they weren't going to keep that intensity up for the entire match. But Liverpool, they adapted, they took advantage.
3 massive points.
Absolutely huge. Extends their lead at the top to, 7 points now?
7 points. And, oh yeah, Chelsea, they dropped points in their match. So Christmas is looking pretty merry for Liverpool fans right now.
A lot of festive cheer at Anfield right now, that's for sure. But, the season is long.
Marathon, not a sprint. Still a long way to go. But this was a statement, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely a statement. Intent. Resilience. I mean, most importantly, their title credentials.
This Liverpool team, they've got depth, they're flexible, and they can, what's the word? They can grind out those results, even when they're not playing their best football.
That's the sign of a champion.
It is. They answered a lot of questions with this performance, but it also, it kind of raises some new ones, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
Yeah. Okay, like what? Give us some of these new questions.
Well, like, can they keep this up all season? I mean, the intensity, the focus. We saw them struggle a bit in that first half, right? When Leicester kind of disrupted their rhythm.
Yeah, that's true.
So can they, consistently break down teams that, that just sit back and defend deep? That's a big question.
It is. It is.
And then you got Chiesa coming back, world-class player, right? But how's that going to work? I mean, how's he going to fit in, tactically?
Lots of moving parts there. So this match, I mean, it wasn't just about the 3 points. It was, it's like a glimpse into what this Liverpool team can be, but also the challenges, right?
Exactly. The potential, but also the potential roadblocks, maybe. I mean, look, they showed their strengths, right? Attacking, the flexibility, that mental toughness.
They don't give up.
No, they don't. But they also, I mean, maybe showed some, some areas where they could maybe improve if they want to, win it all.
Well, I think we've given our listener a lot to chew on here.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's amazing how much you can learn from just one match.
Yeah.
When you really break it down.
It's true. I mean, it's all about going beyond the scoreline, the tactics, the individual players, all the the mental stuff. That's where the real story is.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground here. The match, the tactics, the big picture.
It's been fun.
As always. And to our listener, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Liverpool's Boxing Day win. It was a good one. Drama, excitement, and lots of tactics. But hey, football, it's always changing, right? So keep watching, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.